those warnings.
It's fucking fantastic.
And there's another. Oh, baby!
You're making me money right now.
How could you not be a fan of this?
Hey folks, welcome to Wormhole Pinball. It is a 4-strike monthly here at the Wormhole today. Wesley, unfortunately, did not take home the crown like usual, so we get the benefit of him being in the booth with us, and Jamie is not here today, but John is still in the tournament. He's in the final 5 players, so if we're successful and John keeps going, he also won't help us commentate, but we're going to enjoy some play anyway. John and Mark are on Star Trek at the moment, so we are going to immediately go over there.
Game in progress.
And check out their last couple of balls. And I should have a better list of everybody who's still in the tournament. So we've still got a couple folks with only 2 strikes in the 4-strike tournament. We got Lee and Phil still with only 2. And Travis Hanna has 3 strikes in addition to the 2-player game we've got going on here. So they're over on $6 Million Man, and there will be another round after this too. So we'll follow those.
Ball 3-player too, because it's only a 2-player game, and it looks like Mark has about a double his score to catch up to John, which can easily be done with any mode. Much less a multi-ball, but a mode will do it, a super spinner will do it. I mean, lots of ways to that in this game.
So it's gonna go,
but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen.
John has the lucky Shamrock today. 112.82. This is also John's game, so he expects himself to play well in it, I'm sure. And he knows it inside and out. So that was a quick little match. And while we're waiting for $6 Million Man to finish up, we will get a bead on that. We're at 42-36, 20-something.
They're at ball 2. Do we want to try and move the rig in
between
players?
Maybe we can get John's help doing that.
Yeah, in between players. He's good at corralling people.
Let's make sure we're pointed.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting some movement here. Okay, yeah, that's better. You improved it a lot. Yeah. All right, so now we can actually see the game. And a great skill move to use that center post.
You know, pinball streams and seeing the game go hand in hand. Thanks for pointing that out.
Oh, nice save there from Lee.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for tuning in. Anybody else out there watching? It's too bad you couldn't make it with us today. There's Leslie, who actually is here local right now. So thanks, Leslie.
And rough sling drain. As I said, these things are juiced. That ball flew.
That was a pretty long ball, dog. That was a good $6 Million Man.
Yeah, I would call that a very good game, a 6 mil, and especially on 3-ball. It's not on 5-ball or anything. So for Phil to have what he has, it's extremely impressive. Wish we could have saw it, but at least we got to see some of Lee's very impressive ball too.
All right, this is for all the marbles for Travis. He either gets 140,000 more points, or it's the end of his day. So let's see what his approach is. Most people have just been shooting spinners if they can, and that's
yeah, I mean,
seems like a pretty safe approach.
This game is up top all day, without a doubt. The only reason to really go for the drops on the side is to maybe light your spinners for 1,000 a spin, but. You know, they're juicy, but they're not like crazy juicy. So you might get I don't know, 5,000 to 10,000 out of a good rip. So it's definitely worth lighting those spinners so that you can get points on top of points, because you're going to get the points from going up in the saucer, and getting the spinner thousands with that just kind of compounds the situation, lets you try to catch up a little faster. Yeah, and it looks like Travis drained.
The bonus is still accumulating. Oh, it didn't quite make it.
Yeah, Lee's
Lee had a lot.
276.
Lee had a lot of bonus that we didn't see as
Excellent.
that camera was not updated.
Yeah, he must have had max bonus then. Max bonus is 29,000 times 5.
Oh, wow.
So he must have had max bonus to get that. He jumped from like 100,000s up to 230. But that's the end of this game, so I think that brings us to our top 3, in which 2 of these top 3 only have 2 strikes. So
that's
we got a few rounds to go.
I think you double click down here on the score cam. Scroll a little bit.
I'll let you use the Apple mouse. I'm a Windows guy. There we go. Keen-eyed viewers may notice that people are starting out with points, 1,500 to be exact. And that is a little trivia. That is because in the game of Monopoly, you start with $1,500, so the game starts you with 1,500 points.
I'm glad you said that. I had no idea what was going on. The scoring display in this game is interesting, too. It treats it as if everybody wants to play in pairs. So it's got this sum line below the scores that could be confusing as well.
Yeah, it's this era. Simpsons Pinball Party and others have the same thing. If you're playing a 4-player game, obviously
not with a 3-player.
Not with a 3-player, because there is no teams. But if you're playing 4-player, it'll add up. I think 1 and 3, 2 and 4 into teams, and none of that really matters for tournaments.
So it seems the strategy on this one is to multi-ball and millions, or what is it, money grab?
Money grab stacked with multi-ball is an ideal way to go. You could easily start out by going after your railroad multi-ball. Those 2 R's in a row taking me out. Yeah, railroad multi-ball. 5 shots to that lower left ramp that's kind of hard to see.
That is hard to see in this view. It's really close to the flipper on the left side.
Well, if you see the Monopoly Man on the top left side of the game on the playfield art, the ramp entrance for that is just right above his Monopoly Man.
Yeah, that blue flashing light is indication for that ramp.
Yep, and it's just 5 shots to it. You can easily backhand it. You can trap and do all 5 in a row. 250,000 per jackpot in that, so it's not like super lucrative, but it's a way to get points on the board, get a feel for the game. So it's a decent starting strategy.
Yeah, and anytime you're multi-ball, you're not dying. So that's a good approach for me in my game.
So let's see if we can glean. So I couldn't tell if that was a single or double, but it doesn't matter because the ball just wants out. So
that's cruel.
Making me feel better about playing it earlier.
You know, when we were playing, I didn't see a lot of balls go out the left outlet. So that's maybe.
Well, it's one of those. You have to get in a certain situation to have horizontal motion that way, but once you do, that thing is wide open.
Yeah, then it's just slinging over there.
It's wide open. So let's see which way John goes. He just basically skill plunged, and now we're going to see what his method to the madness is.
He's going to ramp. All right.
Yeah, center ramp all day to move spaces, to light your locks.
Man, he's dialed in too. He's got that upper flipper shot in.
Well, as you said, it's Leslie's game, so I would expect.
You'd imagine that the Speights knows this machine.
So it looks to me like he's trying to go for the bank for cash grab, and then get that open so he can loop the center ramp to get his locks lit.
I was playing John in Bonsai Run a little earlier, and he can play these games on the fly and still hit the ramps and hit all the shots, so it's pretty impressive. He has a tendency not to trap up and still hit all the shots. It's a little frustrating for somebody like me who's so inaccurate.
Now, some people, their timing, their natural timing, that's what works better for them. So no one way to play, no right or wrong way to play.
Yeah, and he's doing all the right stuff right now.
Let's see. see. I think he went that scoop. Now this scoop
Yeah,
can have some
chance.
weird kickouts. Let's see.
Advanced water multiplier. I don't think that's what he wanted.
Okay, so he's got that center ramp
got a lock.
open. He's got a lock.
Strong on that plunge. There's a soft plunge saucer in the top right. You really can't see. It's to the right of those yellow flashing inserts up there.
It's basically the saucer that the ball goes through the dice lane to. So that dice lane where the ball just went, that's where the saucer ends up. It's a little bit like the Thing saucer in Adams, where you can skill shot the Thing saucer.
Yep.
Same sort of thing.
And Lawler ended up doing that more times. That's the Toy Story skill shot. That's the Wonka skill shot. So
Yep.
he likes that one.
They're just all progressively harder. Is that the Toy Story one?
That's to me, that one's just ridiculous. I've never hit it.
I've hit it a handful of times. It's really difficult. I never go for it now. I just plunge to the left ramp.
I really like that rule that they implemented though, where you get three
Attempts.
chances at the soft skill, and then all right, move on.
That would be nice on Adams. Somebody that makes a tournament run for Adams should implement that same thing.
Yeah. I've absolutely seen people try a soft plunge, a dozen times in a row in a tournament. And, you know what?
So
Give it 3 and done. I like that.
back to John's game. He did start regular multi-ball. He's got a jackpot ready on the side ramp, and he was a little early on the shot. Good save with the double flip. So I think there's a ball stuck because I thought, okay, there's the second ball. So both balls are back in play. I don't know what happened to that one for a second, but John is still just kind of, okay, he's got 2 shots at the side ramp for jackpot.
Oh,
A little early.
on that one.
A little late,
on that one. Yeah. Well, he's compensating. I mean, that's better than I do. Shoot the same shot the wrong way 3 times in a row.
He still has both balls, so it doesn't really matter.
Still going. Are there any minor points shots in this mode, or is it really the million or nothing?
I mean, you're picking up incidental pops points and switch points, but if you're not stacked with cash grab, that's really the only thing that you can stack with.
While we were gabbing away, John was making a million. Oh, there he lost one.
Yeah, and as you saw in the display, he got the jackpot. The way to relight it is to hit that railroad shot that we were talking about. Unfortunately, he drained out, so it doesn't really matter. But
And he's back in cash grab.
But yeah, cash grab again. Why not get out of the multi-ball to go for it? Let's see what his total is. He's got
Not much bonus, huh? Maybe that's
no,
this
not
era.
really. Yeah.
He's feeling strong.
Yeah, 7-6 is definitely in front of the other players, but catchable. I mean, you get stuff going in this, you can walk away with 20 million in a single ball.
Cash grab and multi-ball together, and you're
Even just multi-ball, because I think the jackpots go up each time, sort of like million plus. So they definitely increase. So if you can get in a multi-ball, just get in a rhythm of side ramp, railroad, side ramp, railroad. Of course, throwing in a way to feed that flipper like the dice lane or something, you can catch that up.
Yeah, and you saw Lee's got the side ramp figured out, so you can start that mode. Maybe he's got a good shot at it.
Yeah,
I got in that multi-ball and never hit the side ramp once. It's just trying to stay alive and shoot upper flipper shots takes quite a bit of skill.
I found the side ramp to be friendly. Like if you had a good shot on it, it would go up. Like it's not one of those ones where it has to be just perfect to make it up.
Legends
It'll fall up. Yeah, Legends, that's a different animal. But this cash grab is going very well for Lee. Everyone adds 25,000 to the next shot.
Oh,
so
man. He was on a roll there.
he's still got 8 seconds, and I would imagine he's going to come out of this at least 5 million. Well, yeah, let's find out. He was making shots so good for a while there.
2.3.
So
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I
Making
mean,
good progress.
it's a little low, but yeah, I mean, cash grab can be worth more than that if you just get in a good rhythm and never miss. But if you do have to gain control during cash grab, you miss out on that time.
Has anybody in chat got any experience with Monopoly? I think everybody knows it as sort of like the pinwheel flipper game. this is the first place I had ever seen one or gotten to play one was here at the Wormhole.
So Lee is doing the loop the center ramp to light locks, which he did.
Thanks, Janine. We're missing Jamie up here, Janine, but we're trying to keep this thing together and give people what they want, which is good competitive pinball here in the finals. The final 3 players at our Wormhole Monthly for October. It's a 4-strike tournament, and we're down to 3 competitors. We've got Lee and Phil with 2 strikes, and John with 3. So John is on the bubble, and Lee and Phil will go in battle no matter what after this.
All right, so Lee got 2 balls locked during that time. He almost went up the right ramp to start multi-ball. I was just going to say, does he get greedy, try to go for cash grab? But he had to throw it away. It started multi-ball. It is what it is. Probably not going to be too sad about that. He should walk away with a lead after this, I would hope.
I think you're right.
Yeah. I mean, if he gets at least 1 jackpot, that's with bonus, that'll probably be the lead. And just pile it on. Just pile it on.
Yeah, Aaron, just stand near Wesley sometimes, and you'll learn everything you needed to know about that playing that pinball machine. He has encyclopedic knowledge of pinball. So we're lucky to have him on the stream today and help us figure out these games.
All right, so it looks like he's trying to go for the dice lane to set up his upper flipper shot. He's just a little early on it each time. Here we go. Let's see if he can adjust. He does. He gets dice lane up an easy upper flipper for the million. A little early, but right back in the dice lane. Not a bad outcome. There it is. There's the million. So now you get, and he nails the railroad ramp. So his million is lit again. He's got a chance at another jackpot. Let's see. It is just millions. So I was mistaken about it going up. I think there's a way to raise it.
A million every time, huh?
He just kisses that target up at the top of the ramp.
Millions a million.
And now he's just trying to get control so he can, I think he just nailed the railroad again, so he's got the jackpot lit again.
Yeah, he's got some great flipper ball control down there.
Yeah, a little early on the dice lane again. I kind of understand that because these flippers are a little flat, so I think we're going to see people be more early than late most of the time.
Okay.
And he nails dice lane. A little early, it looked like, on the side ramp, but, you know, just get it back under control. Oh, nice. He had to throw that away. It was worth it. It was worth it because he's got it back under control. Still got 2 balls.
These are the kind of flippers that really have that great feel where you can do little micro flips and use all your flipper skills.
So he got another jackpot.
Free money.
I think so one of the balls in the middle of that drain, I missed it with all the flashing going on. So it looks like Lee's just going for railroad multi-ball now, because that's the next closest one. So it's got lit 1 more shot. He decides to go for the center ramp to lock a regular multi-ball ball, but he's got railroad ready to go. He might be trying to go for another cash grab.
Pops worth 10,000. I don't think he's going to shoot.
Well, so with that railroad ready, at this point, man, there it is. Start the railroad, stick balls in the pops and get points.
So he's got super pops and...
So yeah, this multi-ball again is just keep shooting the railroad ramp for 250,000 pop. I think we've got something stuck here.
We're gonna have to get that.
The bolt fell out? What are they pointing at?
It's hard to tell, but
2 tournament directors are consulting on a tournament director's ball. They're going to call in the 3rd tournament director, maybe.
Got the ball stuck somewhere? Oh yeah, that'll do it.
It's a stuck ball. I'm not sure if we can see it there on the screen or not.
I think so. I think it might be in the out lane, but what it's stuck on, I can't tell.
All right, folks, let's be patient while we clear this one out, get the glass off.
And it, you
So
know,
it's that fine choreography.
if that is stuck in the out lane, that's unfortunate for him because I think he still had ball saver at the point that it drained, so he's not going to get that back. He should though. He should get at least one of those balls back. But this Era Stern is kind of flaky on the code. If when you open the coin door and the power dies to everything, if you will actually get a ball back or not. So if he doesn't, he'll get a comp ball at the end of the game. Should he need it.
And they caught it.
Oh, so it wasn't in the out lane. I guess it's just an insert I'm seeing there.
Yeah, it must have been up there in the wire form or in the ramp. Diverter or something. Yeah, there's a sort of diverter mech up there, right? Maybe
There it is, yeah. Or is it comps? Hard to say. So it's still on his player. It did not auto plunge. All right.
Okay.
Play on.
13 million and counting. Anybody in chat played any pinball today?
All right, second regular multi-ball lock for Lee. He's having a great long ball here.
Yeah, seems to be feeling this, no problem.
Backhands the right ramp for multi-ball start. Short plunges, he gets a shot with the upper flipper, but I think other balls were coming out. He didn't really get a clean shot at it. Okay, all right. He had one come out, but he didn't stage his time.
So he's just trying to get under control so he can concentrate on that upper flipper, right?
That's it, yeah. Oh, throws it into the
little
mini
saucer.
flipper. All right, 2 balls on the left. So if he can get this one on the right, he's just going to go back to dice lane side ramp.
See where it feeds.
Oh.
That's not the right feed.
That's fine. You only need 2 balls. Nice life, guys. A little early, like I said, a little early. Hits the railroad ramp, but he didn't get a jackpot, so nothing for it.
Early. All right, here we are. Setting it up. And
Nails it. He took a shot at the railroad ramp, hit one of the posts, and went laser to the out lane, which is also pretty typical with this game. Like, it is so close to the flipper. If you hit one of those posts, either left or right out lane is typical.
I think he was so demoralized, he kind of gave up on that last little bit there. He had an awesome ball.
He gets the extra ball plunge.
Hey, Jamie, let's illustrate something. I don't friggin' know. I think it'll be awesome. You want us to like write your name or something? Can't see our little. We're supposed to have a little baby indicator. I don't know. Like I said, Jamie, don't mess with the Telestrator because you'll screw it up. So I think I'm screwing it up.
So here we go, Phil's back again. He had 2 really rough balls for his first 2 balls. Rough drains on both, so it looks like he's just trying to get regular multi-ball going. He's currently in cash grab.
He's not hurrying though, is he?
No, because
Taking his time.
he's just looping the right ramp in this case to move spaces for multi-ball locks.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now is he going to go railroad instead? Yep, he's switched strats to go railroad now. Because again, it is closer in terms of number of shots, but more dangerous.
Although he's not having any trouble catching it and repeating
One more. He got it.
Yeah.
There's the railroad. So he at least gets to put some points on the board now. Unfortunately, he doesn't have cash grab still going, but you're going to take the points on ball 3. Ooh, that was a weird sling kick.
Man, in and right back out. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it like grazed the right sling, and instead of actually throwing the ball, like, it just went right down the
Gave it a
middle.
little momentum towards the drain.
Yeah. So back to
Back to
strategy
the
one,
strategy one.
looping center ramp so you can get your regular multi-ball. He's in cash grab again, so he's going to pick up some points while he does this. Got one lock.
What lock are we on? Lock
Yeah,
one.
one
Okay.
lock. He had those rough first two balls, so he didn't really get any progress.
More shots. They just cash grab though.
I mean, you're doing double duty. So
right.
at this point, he wants to get in that right ramp absolutely as soon as possible, so that he can catch whatever remains of cash grab with his multi-ball.
And 15 seconds. 14
There he's got it. Perfect shot to the right ramp. He's got 10 more seconds when all this actually gets into play of cash grab. But Phil, he's just gonna be calm like he always is. And he should get that ball back. Yep. So he just wasn't worrying about cash grab anymore. He was just trying to go for that setup upper flipper jackpot shot.
Going for the million.
Oh, little flipper. Oh, it actually does nice. All right, so dice lane.
Okay.
Feed the upper flipper. Here we go. A little early.
Doesn't quite have Lee's dial in on that flipper shot yet.
And a little early on the dice lane shot. Okay.
There's one.
Gets a pot shot at it.
Oh,
Nails it.
Lost one ball out of that though.
Yeah. So relights jackpot with railroads. So now we go dice lane. Yep. We get another shot.
We're gonna rinse and repeat until he either hits 8 million points or drains.
And I think, did that drain?
He got 2 million that time. Did he have a 2x multiplier going? You know something about the multipliers, so I know.
Okay, he did not drain. He hit the dice lane. He shut up again.
5.
So he did get up that ramp. He did not kiss the target at the top of the ramp, but the game is smart enough that it still gave him credit when he rolled over the lower ramp switch. Relit and hit the jackpot in quick succession again. All right, he relit the jackpot again, just trying to get control, and then that's going to be control. He tried a little cheeky shot at the dice lane with the left flipper, and got punished for it. So it rattled and came right down the middle.
And he's going to decide how much space he needs to build between him and John to feel safe.
All right, dice lane, take another side ramp shot. 11 spaces, that's very fortuitous when you're trying to build a second multi-ball.
There he goes, to the electric company. Extra ball won't do him a whole lot of good, but get a skill shot out of that potentially.
Yeah.
Jamie, what are you up to today?
Oh, he just passed 12 million because that's the replay score. One space.
That's unfortunate. Get the 11s with the ones.
So not enough to catch Lee. So that pretty much guarantees Lee is getting through though.
For sure. Right.
So now it's up to John to see if he can close the gap. That's the shortest plunge I've seen from John. Nails the side ramp at least.
He's feeling that shot at least, yeah. He's gonna need it.
Oh, rare right ramp reject. That's something you don't see every day.
Snake eyes. He's got a long way to go before he starts that.
That's gone. That's so there's no rubbers on the outlane post, and that's kind of why you saw that weird slow motion looking bounce, is because it's the dead metal post bounce.
All right, well that'll do it for this round.
So John's out,
John's out.
and that means Lee and Phil have to battle each other to 4 strikes from 2. They still both have 2.
Yeah, we will see. Occasionally we talk about just bumping it down to the final match. We've got extra strikes available like this.
Yeah, that may fly on Mondays, but IFPA wouldn't like that.
What is it, equivalent games played or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, we
phrase for that.
We might have enough meaningful games played for full TPP, but yeah, I mean, you're not really having a true outcome if you don't give people, if you don't give the competitors that were able to avoid strikes the chance to actually use all their avoided strikes to see who really wins. It's not quite the same. So stuff with IFPA, they like to make sure that it's as competitive as possible. Yeah.
All right,
Phil, would you mind changing the score cam just a little to the left? It's like kind of to the right. There we go. Thank you. So, good luck. Good luck. Got final 2 showdown between Phil and Lee.
Federation space. Course laid in, sir. Engage.
So Phil's up. He gets a command decision. See what he picks. He picks Q's challenge.
Q, what are you doing here?
I was surprised he didn't choose
we don't have time for your games.
maybe one of the modes where everything is lit, but if you're feeling like you're going to be accurate with your shots, Q's can be good because you just can card maneuver and keep building that up.
And if you hit the Q target, it opens up more shots, right?
Yes. Okay, so I see now. Phil's, it looks like he's really not trying for Q. He kept hitting the right ram, but he's really going for the far right orbit for the locks. Now he's got shuttle simulation.
He's going to need to work a little harder than that.
I know Phil knows the pattern. That was just a little minor hiccup. Rare right in lane. That right in lane out lane area can be pretty rough. Just not quite getting up that right orbit to get the second lock. He's got it lit. He just wants to collect it. Because that would allow him to plunge lock 3 on the next ball.
You can do that if you lock your own, huh?
I mean, you can plunge as long as it gives you the light lock skill shot. You can plunge either locks or the multi-ball, wherever you are in the sequence.
But you can't do it 3 times in a row.
You
do
can.
Lock,
You
light,
can.
lock, light, lock.
You sure can.
Really?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay. I did not know that.
So Lee up now. He also gets a command decision.
Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Jamie. It was, oh, man, 3rd place.
And Lee, in honor of our location, the wormhole, chooses the mode, the wormhole. Nails the right ramp, but doesn't really get anything for it, because guess what? That wormhole is the side ramp.
Exactly. And did he just get it? He just got it.
No, he got the little lane above the side ramp.
He's did a card.
Yeah. It looks like Q2 might be ignoring this and kind of...
Oh, did he get it?
You know, he got that same lane, that same little scoop lane. It looked like Q2 may have been ignoring the mode and really just trying to go to light lobbies. I definitely can see the utility in that approach, but at the same time, these modes can be worth so much that, man, one side ramp for, I think I saw the value was getting up to 60 million.
Hey,
That's a couple jackpots.
I never light lock. I always start mission. That's what I do. And like you say, if I can have a good mission, then it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you choose a mode where that right orbit is lit and you hit it, guess what? You get points for the mode, and you get either the lock lit or the lock collected.
Yep.
So it's not a bad way to go, and especially if you can get to the wizard mode, there's tons of points.
I've never gotten that far in this game. One day, hopefully. Oh,
just a really rough geometry bounce right down the middle there. So now Lee steps up for ball 2.
sir. A strange object is dead ahead. On screen. Magnify.
Let's see. Let's get some control.
Yeah, exactly. There
Nails
you go.
the mode start
Starts the mission, search the galaxy.
Yeah, so now you shoot ramps. Shoot ramps to get your dilithium crystals. Shooting the center ramp is quite challenging on this particular copy. So I would do right ramp, Picard maneuver, side ramp.
What's
But
he gonna do? Oh, he's
he
going
gets
for it.
shuttle simulation, so let's see how good Lee knows the pattern. Oh, he's doing left. All right, avoided the spike ball,
Right,
meatball.
middle, left,
Yep.
left,
Millions.
left,
Oh.
middle, right,
Yep. Oh.
left,
Oh.
left. Okay, middle.
There he's
There,
collecting
got
some
it.
good points.
He's
Now
got
that
it. Oh, get in the middle.
this is gonna put him
Oh,
far
absolutely.
ahead.
98
with that.
million.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was,
100 million almost for that shuttle.
The most you can get is 119 million. The most I've seen anybody.
Oh, this is okay. He managed to nudge it to keep it in. It's that right out lane, rough stuff.
Good ball.
Yeah, so now it's an interesting quandary these guys are in because they haven't really got themselves set up for multi-ball yet. So let's see. Holodeck. So he's going to do shuttle simulation. We're
Try
going
to get his 100 million.
Yeah, we're going to see Phil maximize points on this. He knows the pattern to get to exactly where he wants to be with max points. Here he goes. He's picking up those 10 million.
Yep.
Picking them up, getting slowed down. We're almost through.
Yep.
3.
Oh, that was extra ball.
Extra ball.
Oh,
10
he knows
million.
it. He knows it.
This is it. He got the dilithium for 50 million.
Okay.
That was basically ideal shuttle simulation right there.
149 million.
Yeah, that was ideal
The
shuttle
most that I've ever
simulation.
seen.
Yep. So now he's going for that lock. Nails the second. No, that is third lock.
We will never surrender. Battle station.
All right. So
Enjoy, Jamie. Please tell Janine happy birthday.
somewhere in there, Phil managed to get the second lock, and I guess I just didn't notice it.
Yeah.
So now he's in multi-ball, trying to hit that mode start scoop in the middle, which is not the easiest task on this copy.
No, it's not.
I think he still has 2 balls in play, gets this double jackpot, still 2 balls in play, wants to get that triple jack. Still 2 balls in play, gets the triple jackpot on the way out.
Wow.
Oh no, double jackpot. Huh, I thought he hit it. Thought he hit it 3 times, perhaps not. In any case, between the shuttle simulation and that multi-ball, he has put himself ahead, so. Let's see, looks kind of like he was just trying to go back to more multi-ball.
Great ball, Phil. And that's a target for Lee.
Okay, so Lee has multi-ball.
Never surrender. Battle station.
Let's see, it's a battle of who plays multi-ball better. Nails it with the cannon, so for first jackpot, he gets another shot with the cannon
Okay.
for a double jackpot. Nails double jackpot, now he gets to go for triple jackpot. I think triple would probably do it.
Yeah.
Triple should do it.
He missed it.
It just rattles up in there. He should get that back though.
Okay, he did.
Yep.
He did.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
If he nails that triple jack, he's set. Still 2 balls in play. Super spinner looks like it's running at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, he got a carom. He had a ball, 1 ball caromed another ball into the jackpot.
He's got to be, oh, he's got him. He's got it.
He's close. I think 1 more for good measure. Probably he's got him in bonus,
Yeah.
but you never quit until you see the scores. That was a good save, good slap save. Right ramp. Oh, 1 shot at it. just doesn't quite miss it. Doesn't quite get it, misses it. But, oh, we saw the score splash. What do we see there? That 10 million probably will do it. Or, yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Yep. Wow. So Lee's going to take that one.
Yes, he did. You know, I should get my computer from outside and bring it in and set it right here.
We're going to need another round.
I'm going to go do that. So excuse me 1 second, and I'll do that and get the rig. I'll be right back.
Phil's got us fixed up here. Phil's got us fixed up here. All right. Awesome, Aaron. Glad that you're still here. Glad for whoever's watching, even if you don't have the chance to comment right now. And we're going to sit here and watch some excellent Lord of the Rings play. So it looks like player one's Lee. He goes straight for his first mode, which is War of the Ents. Now this is an excellent mode if you're trying to chase Return of the King multi-ball, because every shot that you hit that diverts to the tower is going to kick it up into that upper left playfield and get you souls. You get 5,000 souls, then you qualify Return of the King multi-ball.
Hey, Raccoon. We enjoy having Aaron here, so thanks for tuning in.
And excellent name. There's a game called Retro Raccoons that our Leslie loves. So she'll probably enjoy your
Oh
screen
no,
name.
that's not very Lee-like.
That was just a little flipper fumble. You know, these stern flippers of this era, you know, sometimes you get on that very, very tip and things just don't behave the way that you expect.
And if you are just tuning in, this is the Wormhole Pinball quarterly for October. It's a 4-strike tournament. We are down to our final 2 players. Lee has 2 strikes, and Phil, who is currently playing, has 3. So Phil is on the bubble. If he doesn't come through with this one, it'll be the last match. Otherwise, we will go to a final matchup.
Yes, everyone
Yet
wants
another
to see
game.
the final match. No, very rough bounce off the top of the sling to outlane. Like I said, those outlanes are open wide, so...
Yeah, no rubbers on these outlanes.
Well, no posts for rubbers to be on in a lot of cases. Yeah, the posts are completely gone. So these outlanes are open. You can control the game. You can keep the ball going vertical. You'll play for a while, but you get that side-to-side motion, and you're in danger.
Yeah, there's been a number of games I've seen today. You know, even the game that I played, I got to the all three multi-balls, so I was pretty happy with that. The game doesn't play that through. You can still absolutely make progress and have a nice long Lord of the Rings game, which is what everybody likes to do on this.
Oh, and another rough sling drain for Lee. He did lock one ball though, so he's got some progress, but just real rough game for these guys right now.
Did you already discuss the 3 multi-balls?
I named them. I started going over, well, I described how to get Return of the King multi-ball,
Yeah,
but
Fellowship's a little bit tricky in this game. I think in some, you can just hit all the shots across the playfield and you'll light that arc of green inserts towards the bottom of the flippers there. But in this one, whichever one's flashing, you've got to hit that particular shot to qualify it. So you really have to pay attention and go in order if you want to complete the qualifier for Fellowship.
yeah, because I think that's a hard setting.
I think it's a hard setting, yes.
So that's why most of the time people start 2 towers multi-ball first, and then you'll see Return of the King, and then usually Fellowship is the last one, because it is something you have to actively be going for and cognizant of for every shot that you shoot.
And that's the other thing on the 2 towers multi-ball on this machine. You've got to relight your lock letters between each lock. Oh, Phil, that's...
Just a strange kick off the sling, and then it imparted some crazy spin on the ball that just tipped down the center. Very weird stuff happening.
It is, yeah, this doesn't look like a game of Phil versus Lee.
So here we are on ball 3 with our competitors at under 3 million both, which is not typical.
This is not what you would expect. Let's see if ball 3 changes that. Start to see some
Lee going
progress.
for some orbits, power orbits. Oh, that's damn. It drifted
saved
to the
it.
left just enough. that's gone. And that,
Wow.
I don't think that's going to be enough. There's not much bonus in this
He'll
game.
just need a
so,
plunge and
no,
anything.
Oh, that might just barely bring him over, Phil. Let's see. But yeah, a skill shot will do it.
Yeah, he's
skill
gonna
shot will
need
do it.
100,000 points.
He's hit that Orthink, I think, every ball. Yeah, that's it.
I think
Game's over.
Lee
so
really wanted to play a final matchup.
Yes. Yeah, he really wanted to play a final matchup, and that's what we're going to see.
So did we. So now we got to go get a new game, and we got to move the rig, and we'll be back.
So we'll stay on Phil while he just plays this out until the rig starts moving. So this game is basically over. We're all good. I had to reset score cam because it was all from Lord of the Rings still, but we're back.
All right, final match. This is going to be a fun one.
Final match, yeah.
Everybody loves Jurassic Park. I think that's universal. Everybody loves. This is one of my favorite games for sure.
It's my favorite modern Stern. I know Godzilla's the new hotness and everything, and I fully recognize the genius of that game. But I enjoy the challenge that this one brings
This
over.
one's a little more linear, and
it's linear, but the shots are tougher. But if you can dial in the shots, this thing combos forever.
I think linear is a benefit over Godzilla. Godzilla, you never, you never feel like anything is more than a couple shots away.
Yeah.
Here, you've got real progress to make if you want to, and you can see it right there on the play field, right? You're like, well, you better get to that visitor center. And there's one, there's some options to get there, but you're headed there.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the end goal, but man, I'm definitely more about the control room modes.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the points are in this game. If you can stack control room mode with a multi-ball, ideally like Raptor or Chaos would be ideal.
Raptor multi-ball is one I never go for on this machine.
So
many times I play it, I never actively seek Raptor multi-ball.
So my strategy for Raptor is, so after you finish your first paddock, you get your smart missile, right, in the left in lane. If you hit the button like 3 or 4 times, you're going to light Raptor multi-ball. So I always try to use my first smart missile to get Raptor multi-ball, so I don't actually have to go through all the steps to lock the ball and qualify. Because
So what is what's the next shot on it then? If you qualify it and then you just hit the gate one time and it's
so it's qualified start, like in that one smart missile shot.
Oh, it starts at 2. Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it's qualified start.
That
now that's interesting because the Chaos Award is just light Chaos, and you still have to hit the target.
Tight shot.
Yeah, it just booms Raptor multi-ball.
Speaking of control room modes,
he's going system boot, which is my favorite preferred starting mode.
I always do restore power because you get the one easy shot to start and then light everything else. So I just feel like
the system boot is everything is lit, just for big points.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're similar modes, and he already hit the hardest shot to get in system boot, which is that upper flipper orbit. That shot can commonly be the very last one for people to have.
It is hard to time the upward flipper shots on this machine. The ball is always rolling at you at a different speed. So
it does look like Phil has Chaos lit, so if he hits that target up in the pops, he's going to stack a multi-ball with this, and that could be huge. Especially if he can get that 2x scoring going at the same time. It looks like that's what he's going for.
Your control room modes, though, are timed, so you will run out of time if you waste too much time.
There he goes. That's Chaos. So he's got Chaos. He's got a little bit of time left on the control room mode. I would be hammering that double scoring target on the far right, the lower far right now, to try to get double scoring going. He's letting some balls skillfully drain, which is great. I think he may be trying to, he's trying to go for the S lane, it looks like.
Right, with Chaos, you can switch which targets are your jackpots by firing at the truck and changing its direction.
Yes.
And you really need to. As you hit jackpots, they go away from being available, and so you've got to move the truck back and then back again to relight those jackpots.
still just can't quite find that S, and I kind of get that because it's way late on this copy.
He really wants to be up at the pops right now, getting that out of ball, so he can get back to 3 balls and feel like he's getting more save.
It didn't divert into pops because the shot was lit, so unfortunately he's going to have to probably throw it up through the front.
He's got a supply drop.
Yep.
Well, super supply drop is what he had to pick, I suppose.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance to change it, but I think super supply drop would have given him an animal in multi-ball, I do believe.
Right.
But no matter, he's out of chaos. I think he's got his control room mode. It just timed out.
I was going to say
Yeah,
that.
it's just timed out.
Control room mode. I suppose I'm used to stopping and aiming.
Yep. So 60 million for that control room mode. Again,
Yeah.
you start
Big
double
points.
scoring in there, you walk away with over 100 million per control room mode, stack that with your multi-ball points, like that's where this game really opens up. All the while, you know, keeping an eye on your paddocks so that you're progressing. Especially with those rescue streaks. Those rescue streaks can be huge. If you get all the way to the wizard mode, you get a big bonus for those rescue streaks.
Yeah. The only time I've ever gotten there is when I set our machine to 10 balls so that I could see if it was what some of those things further in the game actually looked like. And it still didn't make it very far.
Yeah, like I said, it's a tough
challenging.
shooter, but I don't know. I love that challenge now at the place. So Phil, almost spelling another chaos. He's got 2 more letters, and of course, since he's already had 1 chaos multi-ball, he has to spell it twice. But if he can spell it, he will light another control room mode. So that's why you spell it twice. First time you spell it after multi-ball 1, you get your control room mode lit. You spell it again, you get your second chaos multi-ball. But it looks like he just happened into T-Rex multi-ball by hitting the truck while doing things, and he took it at base value $500,000.
He did it at the right time. He's currently in a paddock. You can see he's in that yellow flashing paddock.
Nails the far left jackpot.
I think it might be Triceratops. I don't remember which paddock this is. But yeah, so he can make, the best thing to do in T-Rex multi-ball is to make progress towards clearing your current paddock. It gives you that safety as you're sort of progressing through. It's not a huge points gainer unless you do it just right.
If you get
build it up.
if you get supers in here with double scoring going, you can walk away. I think I had a 60 million T-Rex super before. Like the points get stupid crazy at
If
some
you do
point.
it right,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
right. You've got to set up the value at the beginning, then you've got to be sitting the shots in a row so that you can double the values as you go across the playfield. I mean, if you're on it, it can be worth a lot, but most people can flail around.
But we're talking about Phil and Lee, so we got to keep all that in mind.
Yeah.
And case in
You're
point,
right,
Phil
you're
just
right.
casually nails the O lane, which is commonly regarded as the hardest lane to hit. So one more shot to the far left S plunge lane, and he'll light his next control room.
Jurassic Park is one of the first games that Wormhole streamed on our series of Monday night streams, where we stream a new game every Monday. And it was a fun one. That was the stream where John happened to hit the like mega super skill shot, the 4 skill shots in a row.
I did that earlier, and I wasn't signed in, so guess what I did? I trapped the ball, I got out my
Got your
phone,
phone and logged
signed in. Thanks, Stern, for letting us sign in and get those achievements after the fact.
Absolutely.
So Phil started his second control room mode virus attack, and I think that shot he just made now starts his next pass.
He's got his
as well.
2x lit to collect over there. I'm not sure if he's saving it for something or it's just going to hit his.
So virus attack is shoot a shot, shoot control room. It's just back and forth through every shot on the
And
table.
control room is challenging. I mean, that's on the very tip of the right flipper.
One of my favorite things about this game, though, is that shot. There's not many games that have those extreme tip flipper shots that aren't like targets.
Right.
You know, like
That
you can
every-
only shoot so many
mandatory-
targets on the side.
Yeah. You can't hit the control room, you're not going to do well in Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
yeah. That's what I
Kind of like
like.
hitting the T-Rex ramp. You can't hit the left ramp. Well, don't even bother playing. you're not going to go anywhere.
30 million shot because he does have his 2x running right now.
Oh,
20
he
million.
did hit the
So
2x.
he's going to bounce over. No, he elected not to bounce over. He just took another casual O-lane.
2x
2x timed
expired.
out, yeah, but he's still got the shot, the control room to collect some good, yummy points, and he does for another 20 million.
He needs to rotate that truck before he starts that
T-Rex paddock. I mean, yeah, you could, or you could get those tasty T-Rex
Tasty
points.
T-Rex points?
Yeah.
Oh. I would avoid it like the plague.
I mean, he's already, what, 350?
Yeah, you're right.
He's going for it. So
He's gonna
he's
be a
almost got
billion
his second Chaos lit. Honestly, if he gets that S, why not start T-Rex, start your Chaos multi-ball, and just destroy that guy?
Alright, he's got his S.
See, he's
Yeah, you might be right.
Okay.
Combine that really difficult
Yep,
paddock.
he's got the
with-
Chaos lit. He's trying that ramp. It's so hard sometimes.
Let's see.
He decided. So he's in the T-Rex paddock. He's actually going for his target.
started it.
Yeah. So he's got one of the targets.
Oh, the left one is points.
Yeah. Okay.
But he'd rather have Chaos while he's trying to do this.
Yep. There. So he's gonna shoot at it. The truck's in the way.
He's
Truck,
got his tranquilizer too.
truck got him, but I think the truck's okay. Now the truck's
Oh,
lit the
come
right
on.
way.
Oh, it's so close. It just barely didn't hit the target.
Oh, there it is.
That's
it. All right. Excellent stack.
I think Lee just groaned.
This is excellent play by Phil. So everything we didn't get to see on Lord of the Rings right before this, we're getting to see
saved it up
Phil
for the final
do
match.
on Jurassic Park.
This should be good. Let's see. So he needs to hit those trick shots or
The far left control room shot.
trying to track his
He
progress. in
added
his
a ball,
paddock.
so we're about to go crazy again here. Yeah, it's really difficult to see what your paddock shots are when you're in some of these
Middle
multi-balls.
multi-ball. But you know, you can time out these paddocks too, where if you take too long to rescue and then collect your dinosaur, you know, you'll get out of it. But you have the tranquilizer on the action button.
Their T-Rex slowed, so he must still need one of the lock targets.
The truck must be covering it up and flashing, right? I don't
So
see
he
it.
hit the right one. I think maybe he needs the left one.
And I don't
T-Rex escape. Doesn't matter. It's over.
Too bad.
So we're just going to play some Chaos multi-ball now. T-Rex escape. No biggie. It doesn't matter if T-Rex escapes because we can still move paddock.
Keep progressing to the next paddock.
Yep.
Just don't get all those points.
Yeah, the points pay off for capturing T-Rex.
I
Not
think if he had hit
insignificant.
the action button, he could have slowed the T-Rex down and had some more time on him. I can't say that for sure. As many times as I've played this game, there's still a lot of things I don't know
And it looks like he moved the truck so his shots are where he wants them now.
Point
He's
is
going
left.
for he's going for the Add-A-Ball pops, is what it looks like at the Chaos target. But the pops aren't giving him any love. No
Yeah,
love.
that add-a-ball shot is really important in Chaos multi-ball. Because the jackpots is not worth that much. You really got to play
There
it
it
for
is.
a long time to make it.
So that was the super. Okay, he must have got the pops Add-A-Ball already. That was just the super. So now it's just back to Jackpot City.
Maybe you can get a supply drop.
Super supply. Double scoring. This could be good. Oh, take that shot. There it is. So at least picks up
4.5.
Picks up a couple for the road. And double
Oh, but he got a
scoring.
DNA combo at the same time. That was actually a very valuable shot.
Yeah.
72.
So it looks like he's going to go for Raptor now. Finally, after all of this, he's going to try for his Raptor lock.
It's still green. He's got to get it to blue, and then he's got to lock one in there after that. So he's got a lot of work to do if he wants Raptor.
Okay.
Now
Now
it's blue.
Yep, now it's set for a lock.
With a
And he decides to go
gate
for
will come
paddock.
up.
Yep. He's going to start his paddock.
changed his mind on that approach, huh? It's like, I'll do a Raptor, I'll go for paddock.
Yeah, and he's got
What's the deal
super
with that?
spinner running now. Or spitter, maybe that was spitter. So he's either got to spell chaos again or finish a paddock to get another control.
Yeah, the spinner is the spitter in this game, so that.
Let's see what he goes with. Look, there, he's taking the Raptor multi-ball. Let's see if he nails it. No, doesn't nail it.
Oh, no.
But he was trying to go for Smart Missile Raptor.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
I've never done that before.
That is the strat. Go Smart Missile Raptor.
I like it better than trying to go to Chaos and needing that shot to the pops.
Yep.
Well, Raptor's a pretty lucrative multi-ball, so
Oh yeah, it's
But
arguably the most lucrative standalone points wise.
it's kind of challenging though, right?
It
You've
is.
got to hit that right ramp or
Both ramps.
left ramp. Everybody, most people can hit that right one. That one just gives me fits.
Yeah, that opening with the two posts flanking the metal ramp, if you raise the tiniest bit on either of those posts, you get that metal ramp rattle, and it's not going to go up.
Welcome to the stream, Modric. Yeah, Phil has no problem with the O shot. Let's see how Lee does.
Lee with a mountain to climb at not even a million against Phil's 541,
But
but
looking at Chaos, so he's already got his C shot.
But I mean, he watched
Start his
Phil do
pattern.
everything Phil did, so all he has
He knows
to do is do the things Phil did. Progress, multi-balls,
With flawless execution on all fronts.
control room modes.
No problem.
Lee can do it, that's why he's here. That's
right.
why he's in the finals. And he fed T-Rex at 1.1 million. So let's see, he's going to go control room. A little late, but he gets another shot. He didn't settle quite enough. He's just,
Yeah, he's trying to get that
he's
double
trying to force
jackpot.
it. He's trying to force it.
I'd be completing my paddock, I think, at this point.
I don't mind going
lost
for the
his ball
jackpot,
saver,
but he was
though.
trying to force it when it wasn't ready. Now
Yeah,
he
got it.
settled, and he was able to hit it, actually. Now let's see. Oh, okay, he had to throw the trap away, but he would have lost the balls if he didn't. So left ramp, so now he's going to go right ramp, and he's perfect. Let's see, what's he going to pick? He's going to pick complete
I'm not
chaos.
sure he had enough time to really pick what he wanted.
Yeah, I think so.
Like he looped it accidentally. Because if he wanted Chaos, he would have just not hit it.
All right,
There he got his
so
trap set.
yeah, so that right ramp is where he wants to be right now.
And I think his collect right now is on right ramp, or that is spinner in the center.
Yeah, for the dyno, it looks like spinner. But that right ramp is where the points are.
What's it got, about 4 million points on that ramp? And, well, it was the collect, but that's about to change.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
T-Rex done.
that's my experience with right ramp.
Yep, that's T-Rex done. So back to square one. Oh, he hit the control room. I thought I saw the insert on.
He's not cleared the paddock yet, so I don't think he gets the control room like could have been on yet.
Pretty sure I saw it flash, but you know the Stern likes to flash inserts that
Oh,
that
just
aren't
for effect.
Just for effect.
Guns N'
It's-
Roses style.
Sometimes that really confuses you when you're like, oh, I have ball saver. No, that's just the light
It's
show.
just a decoration for a second.
We're just trying to show you how cool our lights are. Yeah, in a rough sling range for Lee.
That Nedry award, such a jerk move.
Let's see here. That's 29. So he improved his score, but not quite enough. So Phil's going to play his ball 2, and then it's going to be up to Lee to catch him on his ball 3, or else Phil gets to do a plunge
Just
off.
a plunge off, yeah. This should be entertaining at least.
Phil won't let up. He knows Lee can catch him.
That's right. All right, seems a little rusty at the start. Let's get back into the groove. There he is.
All right.
T-Rex chase. I love these T-Rex modes. They're just
Very,
fast.
very interesting moves, right?
They really put you in the mood. And I don't know if you've played, well, you've played this Jurassic Park many times, so you know it has the alternate code on it with the
Movie
John
code.
Williams music. And yeah.
So Phil is electing to do some Raptor progress, it looks like.
So So anytime you can get into it.
Ooh, just walked over the outlane. You know, he's probably bummed about it, but at 560 million-ish.
Yeah, that would be the GC on the machine.
Yeah. Oh, that was a huge bonus. He jumped to 582.
Wow. That's as much bonus as he has scored so far.
That is around the same ballpark. It is. And that's just all the progress Phil had throughout the game. Mode progress, combo progress.
Right.
So much.
He collected a couple of fossils along the way.
Yep.
Pretty sweet.
So much bonus potential there when you actually get going far in the game.
If you aren't familiar with fossils in this game, if you like fully complete a control mode, that's a way to get a fossil. There's a number of other little ways to, if you are really successful in one of the modes, that you can
That's
collect
it.
them.
It's over.
Game over.
Just a rough truck drain down the center for Lee.
Number 82 in the world. Shows why he's number 82 in the world. Very well done. Awesome game by Phil.
Excellent, Phil. Excellent.
Congratulations.
Yes.
He looks so pleased with himself.
He is wearing the Godzilla shirt, playing the Jurassic Park.
He was Elwin on Elwin.
Yep.
Last year for Halloween, he was Keith Elwin.
Yep.
Pretty funny.
So it looks like Phil's just going to play out here, but I wonder, are we going to try to do an on-camera presentation, or what's the plan?
I don't know. Let's ask Leslie.
Yeah, or John. Where's John?
He knows these things.
See what John wants to do. Oh wait, Lee's still playing. Was he player 2? For some reason I thought he was player 1. All right, it's not over, folks.
This just got more interesting.
Commentator confusion here. Sorry about that.
Phil didn't look so happy.
I really thought that Phil was player 2, but my eyes can't deceive me. Lee's still playing. So here we are. Let's get back to it. So Lee has that Raptor pit all lit up, flashy. He goes for it, gets his Raptor tri-ball.
All right,
this is
first
where,
time we've seen Raptor tri-ball.
This is where a potential catch-up can come from. You can maximize this, get some 2x scoring.
I'm going to be staying there all day.
Yep. Well, these Raptor jackpots get silly crazy high.
Oh, these comboing ramps, so let's go. Get a little DNA action.
Yeah, stay away from that Nedry. He should get the other ball back. And he's in 2x scoring right now.
And he's just lost his ball saver. So now the danger's coming, but doesn't seem to be slow. Okay, now he's going to trap up on one ball.
He was trying, and then one of the balls just came and knocked the third ball out in the out lane. He was trying to slow down. So, cradle separate.
What shot is lit for jackpot right now?
Well, he was in the chaos jackpot phase of Raptor.
Where he's got to get all the letters.
Yeah. But unfortunately, he drained out, and that really is the end of the game. Finally.
Okay, false alarm, and same result.
Still, 114, 115 million game would be excellent. Just Phil just blew the game up. I mean, that's all it came down to.
All right, I'm gonna go get Phil and let him chat for a sec.
So thank you everyone for joining us at Wormhole Pinball for our monthly 4X, watching the play that you did get to see here at the end, the final four-ish players. I think it was a little more than that, but glad that you joined us every Monday. I guess I shouldn't say every Monday, but most Monday nights. Tune into Wormhole to watch their Monday night streams. And we're having Phil, the winner, join us here for a little bit of commentary on what he experienced today, how everything felt in the win in general.
I did not feel like it. Well, okay, so ball one of that last game, I deserved to win. But everything else, I got really lucky with some bad games that I played. So
we were expecting Lord of the Rings to be a 30-minute game, and then you guys just had no luck on that at all.
Ball 3 was going to be 30 minutes,
Yeah.
but I didn't have to play it.
You didn't have to play, exactly.
Through some miracle, with only 2 million or 3 million or something like that.
It just was those wide out lanes, right? If you keep the ball vertical on that game, you're going to play, but as soon as it goes horizontal, it's swallowed.
And I hadn't played that Lord of the Rings before. There are some powerful flipper coils in there. The ball just launches, and so you kind of your reaction time needs to be on point. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed.
Exactly. Osric, 4X. 4X is a 4-strike tournament. So the way it works is if you're in a 4-player group, the players who finish in position 1 and 2 do not get a strike. The players who finish in position 3 and 4 do get a strike. You get 4 strikes and you're out. If you're in a 3-player group, only player 3 gets a strike. So that's what a 4X is. And again, we do this every month, usually the first Saturday of the month. And then again, there's Wormhole streams basically every Monday with a new game. Their whole idea is to never, ever stream a game twice. So if you tune in on Mondays, you can see a new, different, unique game, hopefully, that you don't see many other places. But sorry, back to Phil.
Yeah, come on. Interview me, man. Did you not see that ball 1 of Jurassic Park?
That ball 1, it made me, it dazzled me so much that I got confused as to the player order, and I thought that you were player 2, and I thought that the game was over, but Lee still had a ball to play. So.
I don't think I've ever gotten 2 Chaos multi-balls on a single ball before.
That was excellent. That was
is
excellent.
Wild.
And we got to explain all the rules about how when you do 1 Chaos, the next Chaos you have to spell twice, and after you spell it once, then that lights a control room mode, and then the next spelling of Chaos gets you your second Chaos multi-ball. So we got to, through your example, got to explain all of those rules about the game to the chat. So I don't know, the 3 people that were watching maybe learned something, hopefully.
Well, I mean, maybe this is recorded for all time,
It is,
right?
yes.
Yeah, right.
They got to see an excellent display of how to play Jurassic Park, for sure.
On ball 1. Ball 2 and 3, different story.
That's
but
tournaments.
I
That's
kind of,
it.
honestly, I let off the gas after that. I was like, you know what? That ball 1, they're 99.9% of the time, that ball 1 is winning the game.
Yeah, I mean, if your ball 1, you had, 2 control rooms. Were both Chaos multi-balls in that ball 1. There was a T-Rex multi-ball in that ball 1. I mean, you had already gotten to the T-Rex paddock by the end of your ball 1. Like, you had made so much progress that all you were doing was doing it again for the most part.
I had my eyes set on the, what's it called, when you get all the way through all the paddocks.
Paddocks, yeah. Escape the Island? Is that
not
one?
Escape the Island. It's When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth.
No, that's the ultimate wizard
No,
mode.
it's, what is it? What's the name of the, whatever.
Visitor Center.
Visitor
That's
Center. The
one.
Visitor
Oh,
Center.
Visitor Center.
The end of the movie when they get to the Visitor Center.
Visitor Center.
I had my eyes set on that, but that's fine. It's fine. I won,
You
and
did.
I had 3 tournaments in a row where I got second.
Mm-hmm. Broke the streak.
I broke the streak. I kind of felt like I was doomed to get second this tournament, so I broke the streak. Felt good about that.
Even if you don't feel good about some of these games here at the end, all the games earlier in the day before the stream started, you played
Nobody
excellently,
ever sees those,
and
though.
you deserved to be here. You deserve to win, if not for no other reason than Jurassic Park in the beginning of the day. You played great.
When Jurassic Park was drawn, I was like, I have nobody to blame but myself if I lose this one.
Yep.
So that was good. Jurassic Park was a good pick for me. It worked out great.
Thanks, Match Play.
Yeah, right.
Thank
Sometimes it works out in your favor. Other times you get, Ultraman or something like that.
Zancor. That's what took me out. Was Zancor.
Why is that game? Why does that game exist?
Why Zancor? That's a good question.
Why Zancor? Why
Zachariah is answer.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate you coming on and chatting with us here on the stream, and congratulations on the win, breaking the streak, and getting to show us so that we can.
District 82, coming for you.
Actually, yeah. So me too.
We're both coming for you.
Wesley and Phil, we're going to be at District 82 for the Super Series starting Thursday. This coming Thursday, the 6th What does that start? 5 o'clock? I think 5 o'clock on Thursday is the first tournament, if I'm not
Let's hope
mistaken.
all my planes land on time.
Yes.
And
Yep.
all that.
Good stuff. And there'll be some other Texas players there in addition to us too. So tune in, watch Fox Cities Pinball if you're so inclined, and then on Mondays tune in to the Wormhole.
Heck yeah, man. All right.
Awesome. I think Travis is gonna maybe help me close out the stream. How's that sound?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Great. It was a pleasure casting with you. Thank
Wesley,
you
thank you for bringing all the brains to the stream. That was certainly much appreciated.
Thank you for helping run everything, keep it all on track, because I'm just a talking head. You can replace talking heads. Speaking of, that's a great band. Why don't we have a Talking Heads pin?
You know, so many great bands, so few pins.
Definitely.
So yeah, thanks everybody, and tune in on Mondays to Wormhole Pinball, and we will be streaming new games. Actually, this coming week, I think it's going to be an EM special. We're going to head out to Spence's place and do the EM's only tournament. Leslie dominated last time, and I'm not sure she won't do that again.
So next Monday, Wormhole on the road.
On the road.
On the road, getting to show some EMs. From another Space City pinballer that is just a wizard at EMs and fixing them, and something again unique that that Wormhole will continue to be the place where you can always tune in to see something different.
Absolutely, yeah. So big fall coming up with Expo, and we've got the Halloween quarterly coming up. So lots to see on the channel, and. But with that, we will sign off for the night. Thank you very much, Wesley.
Thank you.
And thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. And if you're watching this on the VOD, hi.
Yes. Good night.